If your number one priority is to love and serve God, God will give you the rest. And it doesn't necessarily mean God will make everyone a millionaire. God will give everyone a nice house.
When I watch that kind of content, I'm like, bro, aren't people embarrassed anymore? Like, don't people feel like...
OHANA means put her in the foster system. That's what it means,
OHANA
brother.
means
What is
liar,
going
like
on?
One big liar.
What's the darkest thing in the whole world?
Because the sky.
The sky's the why? Because got up early.
No, at 5 p.m. Usually the sun
Bro,
will
what?
set...
That's crazy, right?
The sun will set at like, what? Like 5 to 6, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now it's setting at 5, cuz. And it's so... Bro,
Straight away.
yeah,
It's ridiculous.
It's so depressing.
Yeah.
But, that's alright. It's good.
Well, welcome.
The white bit.
The white bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like
You're
it's
just
spread
you're
time.
just a dag, bro.
Cuz I just want to sleep, bro. I just want to sleep, honestly.
So you're not sleeping whatsoever?
Bro, honestly, the last maybe 3 days has been disgusting. I'm waking up every hour. I can't sleep.
Every hour.
Every hour, yeah, every hour to an hour and a half. Sometimes every 45 minutes. I'm not getting good night's sleeping.
Just because you're worried about missing your alarm.
Yeah, and then I realise I have like 4 hours on my alarm, but I've fallen asleep half an hour before.
That's
and I'm
beautiful. When I wake up and I have like 3 hours left, I'm like,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But it's not fun when you're doing it every half an hour. And you just and then the worst part is you finally get a good sleep in, it's good, and then you wake up a minute before your alarm. And it's the most depressing feeling, and then as you're falling asleep again, your alarm goes off. You're like, cuz. Not fun.
Still empty.
But we'll get there.
We'll get there.
But yeah, it's good.
Is the job good?
Hey, yeah, it's good, bro.
Happy with it so
Good
far?
laugh, yeah, it's a good laugh. Good bunch of blokes.
Nice.
And girls. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they're good people.
You really wanted to be PC there, didn't you?
Huh?
You really
No, I
wanted to
just
be
forgot. I
PC.
just forgot. Even though one of the girls, she trains me. She's great, and there's like girls on my team, and I just completely forgotten. Sorry, my bad. But no, great. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Good crew. They're sponsored the Raiders. So that's a fun converse to.
you gonna get some Raider tickets?
Hope so, bro. I'll give them to Toby.
Oh.
I'll try to give you Raider tickets. But yeah, so far so good, bro.
How about you, bro? You got a new job now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not new, but it's new.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. It's so good. Coming up to my second rotation very soon. I'm learning so much and back to study. I hate study. But
Yeah,
I'm
how you
enjoying
going
it.
with it?
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying maths and physics, but
You're studying maths and physics.
I know it's
That's crazy.
super hard, but
Yeah.
God's good.
How rough was it to get back into it, but like
It's-
after years
it's-
of not studying?
It's still rough. I mean, I didn't even study then. I never studied.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
crazy,
I'm
eh?
actually applying myself, and I don't like it. But
Sucks, eh?
yeah, it's not me. I'm not myself. But praise the Lord, it's a good environment. It's good.
How long's your course altogether? Like, when are you finished?
The course itself is 3 years, and then I got the capstone, which is like a massive test. They only do it twice a year. So if you fail once, you got to wait 6 months to do it again, and it's like 3 hours. Yeah, it's very hard.
3-hour exam.
Yeah, it's like half of it is prac, half of it is theory.
How good?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, I can worry about that in 3 years, but so far so good.
So you started this year, didn't you start last year?
No, I started this year.
Oh, TAFE? Yeah.
Bro, this year's flying by. I can't keep track of time no more.
Bro, end of May already.
We're
bro.
in June, bro. This episode's
so time
come.
comes out
This
in- yeah,
episode's comes out June.
Sorry.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dumb, eh?
Yeah.
It is so dumb.
Yeah.
But time is flying. But you know what? As they say, time flies when you're having fun. And mate, we're having some fun, aren't we?
Are we having some fun or what,
Mate,
bro?
you look like you're having the time of your life.
You look
Nah,
like
I'm
you've had
having
too much fun,
Too much fun.
and you're bro. Look at us saying the same thing at the
Don't
same
touch
time.
me,
That's so
please.
cute, bro. It's so cute. Look at us.
Lord have mercy. Why does he test me? Anyway, no, mate. Yeah, no, I think it's good, eh? Brother, reach out the stat pumping. Know what I
Brother, mabruk.
mean? Mate,
Good stuff.
mate.
Happy for
yeah,
you.
thanks, mate.
Told you apply it. It works eventually.
Yeah, eventually. The
Short form content.
100K views on TikTok was kind of a bit of a energy booster there. I was like, hey, all right. This must be
Let's keep going.
now I know what it feels like to be like a proper content creator.
I feel like I'm interrupting two like superstars because, mate, your episode killed it.
Yeah, it was probably the best you've been comfortable in, and probably the best organic
Conversation.
podcast. Yeah,
100%.
I think that's probably the best organic conversation we've ever had in years. I think just FYI.
just
I
in
think
general,
that's the first thing.
just in general,
I
best
think that's the
conversation.
first
Yeah.
thing.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah. Nah, man. But look, big stuff with the dogs and Galvin and New South Wales, Queensland. It's blown up, man.
It's good.
Last, from what I've checked now, and probably by next week, probably be a bit different. But look, 700 plus views. Wow, I'm ready to quit my job.
Bro, speaking of New South
okay.
Wales, Queensland,
Yeah.
I was just on the phone with Jeremy. He told me when he went to Brisbane that coming out of Brisbane Airport, there was a billboard that was all the Blues saying, "We've got this."
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was an Adidas ad.
Oh, okay.
But the Blues in Brisbane, like they somehow got a New South Wales ad up
Yeah,
there.
good.
That's hectic.
Insane.
Good.
Yeah, that's hectic.
You excited for Origin?
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so.
Yeah,
but
this comes out after Origin.
after Origin. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm very
Sorry,
excited.
Oh yeah, I know. But did we win?
Yes.
Well done.
No,
Good,
we won,
good stuff
we
to the Blues. Well done. Well done. That's game one. Job's not
I
done.
think I was more pumped, honestly. I got pumped 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, bro. I'm
I
sorry.
found out. Actually, no. I found out. I got inside info from New South Wales camp. Had someone message me. Not joking. I'll show you the text later. But 4 hours ago, I got the clear that Crichton was going to play.
No way.
Yeah, and then he got announced at 6:20 he was going to play. So
Who the hell do you know in the Blues camp?
But I do one podcast, 700 plus views. Khalas, but they send me stuff from the camp there.
Hey, we're not stopping with this podcasting, bro. I don't know if you know, Hectic Fred's coming on next month.
Oh, we're telling people?
yeah.
You want to tell people?
Well, too late. You already told them, so there's no.
I mean, I can bleep it, but like, yeah, Hectic
I've
Fred's
been
coming on.
I've been told, yeah.
We're swearing. We can't. We've been down that road before. We can't do that again.
We cannot do that again.
No.
But Hectic Fred's coming on.
Yeah, bro. Hectic Fred.
That's so cool.
Man,
If all things work out, potentially another one.
Yeah, we've got a couple in the pipeline.
how exciting!
It's good, bro.
I got pumped from Origin today when I was studying. I put just NRL the channel on the 24-hour channel,
Oh yeah.
and they had last year's game 3.
Oh, bro, what a game, eh?
What a game.
What a game, yeah.
Is it bad I don't remember anything
Like
of these games?
really?
I mean, I didn't either. until
Like
I'm
I
watching
just said with you guys what a game. Got no clue what happened that game.
I forgot Bradman Best and Moses scored, and that's what won us
Oh
the game.
yeah.
Luai, the break from Luai,
Yeah.
and then he popped it up to Bradman. He like fumbled it a bit. and then
How
pumped
do you
it.
remember this stuff, or do you just keep watching it?
No, honestly, I don't. But Game 3 was one of the most memorable games and one of the best games of State of Origin
Period.
in that
Yeah.
I've
Well,
seen.
in our lifetime, at least, yeah.
That I've seen in recent years. And it was so memorable just for how intense it was, how the rest let the game flow. And the play that won us the game literally came from nothing. And then
Beautiful.
Moses just put the icing on the cake. So I'll remember it for a very long time. And I'll always go back. And I haven't seen highlights of it since, but I think I'll jam myself up and watch some
Yeah.
as the series goes on.
Yeah, I have a feeling this year will be really good.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
now that Haas and Crichton are cleared, I'm at ease now.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty even. Like the Queensland team, I like it
Yeah.
a lot. New South Wales, I like it. I think it'll be good.
Yeah,
think
it'll be
so.
fine, mate. We'll be fine. But yeah, really, really keen. But
Yeah.
mate, reach out to start 4 episodes in.
Mate,
Killing it.
Flying,
Or you, mate.
flying.
They like what they see.
Yeah.
He's just it's a piece
I
of
was
meat. To them.
talking just about.
Yeah, he's a piece of meat to them, bro. They like looking at his face.
Please,
It's
mate,
gorgeous.
please. I'm gonna bask in this glory. Let me tell you, I'm gonna bask in it a little bit. It's nice.
Well, it lasts.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It won't last. It's over now. But in that 4 seconds
Next
I just had,
next episode will be like 33 views.
in that 4 to 10 seconds I just had, it was really nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nah, Mabruk, happy for you.
Nah,
It's
thanks,
good.
mate. Oh, thank you.
It's good, but we're pumping out a lot of content, bro.
Yeah, a lot.
Like a lot more than we ever have. I don't know how we're doing it straight out.
I'll be real. I don't know how to use TikTok, and I'm uploading my Instagram reels to TikTok, but I'm not making it through TikTok. And I don't know how to use it.
He's what you call, he's uploading a lot of our stuff now too. So like it's
Yeah,
not just
he
me
would,
doing the
yeah.
stuff on YouTube or Joseph or Anna.
No,
He's jumping on now.
because you need to be straight away.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it all is that now I can do it like on the weekends will be more straight away.
Yeah.
During the week we'll have to like take a back seat for a while, like to get on it straight away.
'Cause,
But look,
yeah.
anything like after work onwards.
100%.
But the thing is, I can't do it in front of people. Like you won't see me at the station popping out.
It's
a quick
weird,
reel.
eh?
Nah, it's dumb.
It's
bro.
weird.
It's so
It's
dumb.
weird.
It's so dumb. And
Like-
I even do it at home. And when I'm recording and I stuff up, I'm like, and then I make like stupid noises like that. And then I think to myself, my neighbors think I'm psychotic or I have like like I belong in a mental institution.
Nothing
because
to do with
fact
the filming.
Yeah, nothing to do with the footy. But maybe because of the fact that I keep repeating the same thing 150 times.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but when I'm in public, people walk by, they burp, they fart. You can't record anything. Like
Well,
at
that's
all.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Like today, I was at training and some guy walked past me and let out this massive burp, and I'm like, it's just normal. It's just normal to him.
Did you like have a little chuckle?
I was like,
Oh, of course, yeah, your signature.
yeah,
But
Old mate brought out a COVID mask. It was
do you
like no chance.
Oh, yeah, no.
yeah. No, I don't like that type of stuff. Yeah,
Mate, if I'm sitting there and someone just ripped out, I will
it
laugh.
happens too
I
often.
will laugh so hard.
A lot more than it should. Let's just say that.
What?
Both
Oh,
of them,
yeah,
burps, yeah, everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gross. Like, don't people get embarrassed anymore? No one gets embarrassed.
Yeah, no one's got shame.
Especially
We
with
need to
today's
bring
age of social
shame
media.
back. Shame needs to come back.
Yeah, people need to just go back to being in their shells. It's really bad to say, but
You know what? You're not wrong. Everyone is too confident. There's
Yeah.
too much confidence on this planet.
social media.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. Because when you look at those YouTubers, again, hypocritical, because we did it for TNS. But when you look at those
What did we
YouTubers
do?
that go into the city and do dumb pranks or talk about different things or whatever.
But you were so funny, bro.
guys, yeah, it's nothing.
Yanni, you were very good
Thank you, I appreciate it. But like, I hated myself doing it in that time.
the entire time.
But when I watch that kind of content, I'm like, bro, aren't people embarrassed anymore? Like, don't people feel like I felt weird for doing it for like a church thing for TNS, going around saying, "Hey, you come to TNS." You don't understand. Like, I had Manal laughing at me, and I said, "Guys, I'm actually very shy. This makes me shy."
Bro, for
You're
two
very shy.
for 2 days prior to the shoot, I had anxiety. I couldn't sleep thinking about this shoot because I'm like, I don't want to walk up to people and
It's weird.
yeah, it's very weird.
Mate, shoot-
And you're creating an awkward conversation on purpose. I live my life trying to stay away from awkward conversations.
And not everyone's a social butterfly. Like, you walk up to someone, you ask them a question, they'll just look at you like that.
Yeah,
And
we
what
need
do
to
you
bring,
do?
we need to bring shame
And I
back.
buckle.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, like if it's
Yeah.
like if I have a camera on me and I'm doing all that, I buckle.
It's interesting.
I can't. It's so. but
It's
that's-
interesting. I go the opposite.
What?
I will not walk up to randoms, whatever. As soon as the camera's on me, it's like something switches and I
You
can
know-
put on the act.
I'd rather walk up to randoms when there's no camera on me, because it's more natural.
See, I can't do that.
It's more natural. But like, not walk up to randoms and do something dumb. But like, say for example, let me give you a context of. I know it's a bit different, but say hypothetically you're watching the footy somewhere,
Yeah.
like you're at a leagues club or something,
Yeah.
and whatever, and then. Or you're at the game and then you hear someone make a comment and then you kind of just high five a random fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you can do that because it's not hard. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're in the same sort of.
It
Mindset.
depends on the situation, right? Like if you're at the game, it's hectic, it's easy because everyone's doing the same thing.
Those type of situations never came to mind. Like, me and you have many times been in like RSL clubs and the guitar guys singing, and we're just singing with random strangers.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fine.
we have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like that's not bad. Like we need to do more of that stuff. But like going out to the city and like pulling like a dumb prank or like
Yeah.
you know, so like I watch that. I'm
Shame
like,
needs to come back.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to bring
this
back
is-
shame.
This is no
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
like, when it
Guys,
comes
be
to-
ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, when it comes to making content and stuff, like in public, that's why I'll never do it.
Not content, just in general.
Or like anything.
Be ashamed of yourself. Stop thinking everyone wants to talk to you.
And no one wants to see your stuff. Trust me.
What?
No one wants to talk to
What
me. It's
happened
fine.
to like dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow? What happened to it? What happened to it? Like, is no one shameful
Brother,
anymore?
no. That song you sent us today,
Listen.
the Cantonese "I'll make a man out of you."
Yeah. Okay.
First off, Jackie Chan is a massive singer in China.
He
you know
has
this?
such a good voice.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know
phenomenal voice.
I was scrolling through last night trying to fall asleep, and that song put me to sleep last night.
It's unbelievable.
And I watched. I said, firstly, this man can do no wrong.
Yeah.
100%.
Automatic spot.
100%.
Yeah.
Firstly,
Easy.
automatic spot.
No
And
problem.
I've made the call.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Steve Moore about it today. Automatic spot. Number one, he's a straight walk in. He'll do a triple backflip if he has to. No problem. But he can do no wrong. And I listened to
100%.
it and I said, this is the best. Like on the way here, I was listening to it. Best song.
He's good. He's also got that new Karate Kid coming out,
Yes.
which I'm excited for. Would you watch something like that if it's Jackie Chan on that?
Yes.
You would?
But you do have to
Only
catch
for
up.
Jackie
Did you
Chan.
Did you watch his other one, like the one with Jaden Smith?
No.
No. He's so good, bro.
Nah, he's good at
Everything he does it's just gorgeous.
He came out recently and he said, I'm never retiring. He goes, I don't see myself stopping doing movies and
He loves it.
and moves and like
He loves it.
my cousin. He's 70 plus and what's it called? And he can do flips and that. I'm 30. I'm taking melatonin.
And you can't
And I can't
stay
stay
awake.
awake for a podcast. I'm
You know why
I'm
you
asleep.
can't stay awake? It's because you're not taking your magic mind like you should be.
You know what? That's true. That's my bad. I'm sorry, mate.
Stay there. I've told you 100 times these people are good. Their product is good. You got to take it.
But I take it. I just don't take it
He
enough.
took one the other day on the podcast.
That's all right.
Yeah, but he should be taking it every day.
Yeah,
know what I
sometimes I
mean?
miss a couple of days and then I take like since the podcast I haven't taken so much.
Because bro,
You played yourself.
it helps. It really does, man. There's so much that we have to do with this podcast, like constantly uploading.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. And this little, what is it called again? It's a mental performance shot.
mental clarity shot.
Ladies and gents, phenomenal stuff. It's
Energy
good.
booster.
It helps out a lot. And the people at Magic Mind, they've been great to us. They've been awesome. And they've sent us out another pack again.
Thanks, bro.
And they are also giving you guys a discount. Your first order is 48% off, or you get 20% off.
Yep, a one-off purchase.
For a one-off
You've got
purchase.
to use the code Have a Chat Pod, which is HAVEACHATPOD.
I completely forgot the code. That was very impressive.
What does that spell?
Have a chat pod.
Uh-huh.
So if you put Have a Chat pod
Saying
in,
great, you. I just want you to know that.
I said I'm studying maths, not English. Yeah.
hey, listen, if you put Have a Chat pod in their website, you get a discount code from Magic Mind. And that will help you to stay clear. They'll help you perform, and they'll help you not fall asleep like Stad is at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? He was actually very excited before the episode because he was like, "Oh, we're taking Magic Mind, right?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Good. Maybe I'll be able to stay awake." So, cheers,
No,
Shabeb.
no, Jesus.
I genuinely love this thing, man. 12 magical ingredients.
Down the gob it goes. And I'm
Feel
alive.
better yet?
I'm alive.
Instant.
He's alive, alert, awake.
Enthusiastic, let me tell
Bro.
you.
All the vitamins in the world. It's good. Ladies and gents, jump onto Magic Mind's website, put in our code, get a discount, and let them know that we sent you because they've just been good to us. They've been real good.
Amen. They sure have.
Yeah.
They sure have.
You look like you want to say something.
When I saw the color green, it just reminded me of something that's just been so popular now that's also green.
Money.
Matcha?
Grass.
Close. Pistachios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Why are they popular?
The Dubai chocolate.
Oh, yeah. What is this thing? What's this new trend?
I don't know. It's everywhere. It's been around for a while. It's not brand new. But I was in Macquarie the other day. It's like now my local shops. It's the best. Has everything. I was walking into R.M. Williams, which I'll get to in a sec. And I walked past Lindt Chocolate. I didn't know there was a shop there. There's a line going down. Apparently they released this new Dubai chocolate.
The pistachio flavored
Yep.
Lindt, yeah.
Yeah.
$20
$20 a
pop.
block.
Yep.
I walked past
For a block of chocolate.
for a block of chocolate, which is usually about $8, and that's expensive. And I'm like, these morons, these idiots, who's gonna buy a block? And these people that are grabbing like by the handful, like 5 at a time, 2 at a time. Well, these guys are idiots. I walked past, and then I walked, and then I grabbed 2 for myself. No,
I knew that was coming. I knew that was
it
coming.
was nice. It wasn't $20 worth.
Joey, I thought
You'd be a man.
you moved on from that
Like
life.
the dumb
I
purchases.
fall into peer pressure. Not that anyone was pressuring me, but yes,
He looks around. And he sees the crowd, and he says, "You know what? I'm a sheep."
I just want to feel
That's what he
wanted.
said. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. He looks around. He goes, "If that many people are getting it, it must be good."
He just looks and he goes, bah, and then he goes and gets it.
And then after I spent $40 on 2 blocks of chocolate, I didn't have the audacity to walk into R.M. Williams because I already spent too much money. And I wanted to go in and I wanted to buy a cowboy hat. Do you want to guess how much this cowboy hat
$600.
cost? Yeah, they range.
No way.
No, they're about $360 the cheapest.
Yeah.
They go up. And that made me wonder, could I have been spending that money on something else?
Listen, I love cowboy
Like
hats.
more chocolates, yeah.
Hold on. So you're telling me a $40 purchase stopped you from making a $600 purchase?
Yes.
But when you consider what the $40 purchase was,
Listen, I have a cowboy hat. I bought it from Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, it cost me about, I'd say $250, $300. So I get it; they're expensive.
Yeah.
I love the thing. Do I ever wear it? No. Why would I wear a cowboy hat? But I wish we lived in a society where wearing a cowboy hat was considered normal.
And I know as Christians, they always say you got to be smart with your money, you know, you be a good steward. But where do you draw the line? Because I personally, before I bought, I see a massive problem buying 2 blocks of chocolate for $40. But
You didn't.
personally, I didn't really see a problem until I had bought those chocolates in buying a $306 hat. Like I didn't think it was being a bad steward. I didn't think that I was wasting my money. But where do you draw a line as a Christian? Like, will you get judged by other people and by God if instead of, you know, buying, you can buy a cheap cowboy hat that looks real for like $10, $15, but rather go into Aaron Williams and buy a 360? Where do you draw the line, like, as a Christian?
It's a very good question.
I think you draw the line if I put it in the perspective, because I know that Mark's told me this a few times, where he has spoken to people about purchases they've made, whether it be like an iPad or it could be like, I don't
PlayStation,
know, AirPods, whatever. Right? Where the way he's put it is any wasteful dollar that you spend now is going to affect potentially what you spend for your family. And for someone like Mark who has a family and who knows this stuff really well, I'm sure he may be able to tell you times where he could have made purchases that would have affected putting food on the table for his family. That could be a possibility. I'm not sure, but I'm saying that if you're married and you have a family and everything else, and you're making a purchase that is cheap, like that's dumb, and it's going to cost you putting food on the table for your family, then I believe that's wrong.
So then let's clarify that or define it. What's a dumb purchase? Because a dumb purchase for you might not be a dumb purchase for me, vice versa, right? Like the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Let's use that as the example because that's the example you got.
You see, that's dumb, but is it wrong? When does it become wrong? Like,
you got me thinking here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's use this cowboy hat as an example, right? And we'll talk about you because you're the one that's brought this up.
Yeah.
Did you financially have the money to buy it?
Yes.
Would that have stuffed you up financially?
No, but it wouldn't have been smart.
See, now you're making this harder for me, bro.
Yeah, because I definitely have other things that would have
Been a better purchase.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not at that point in my life where it means nothing to spend that.
Then there's your issue.
Yep.
Right? Like when I bought the cowboy hat in... Why are we buying cowboy hats? Are we fried?
Oh, that's just you.
Are we psychotic? Are we psychotic?
Well,
Why is this the topic? Why are we not talking about like
in the link below?
why are we not talking about PlayStations, cars? Like, anyway? When I bought my cowboy hat,
Yeah.
I bought that from Texas when I went to Texas.
Yeah.
Right, but I had set that money aside for it.
Yeah.
Like I had saved up a certain amount of money for spending when I went on the trip. And one of the things I wanted to purchase was when I go to Texas, I want to get a Texas authentic cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I did anything financially wrong there.
Yeah.
It was a useful purchase, no, but it was a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with fun purchases.
No.
As long as you're doing it within your means, what God's given you,
Yeah.
and you're not putting yourself in a bad financial state.
Yeah.
I think there's I'm a big believer of rewarding yourself during big events, right?
Yeah.
Like when I bought my first house, my reward was a trip.
Yeah.
Once I finished everything with the car accident, I bought myself a watch. I don't think that's wrong, as long as it's within your means and within what God has blessed you with, because God blesses in that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I also believe on what you're saying. I agree. I believe if you are robbing God off from your tithes,
100%.
and you're not putting family first, and these purchases then become an idol,
Yeah.
that's where
Yes,
that's
sir.
where it's wrong. That's where the purchase is dumb.
Yes.
So
Absolutely,
to clarify
yeah.
what I was saying before, you can buy anything, and it can be sort of like, I don't know, dumb or whatever. It's something fun you think at the time, but if it's going to affect you paying that next bill, if it's going to affect you putting your tithes in, it's going to affect
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
Like obviously everyone's of the same mindset. You'd rather keep the lights on than buy something that could last a fun 10, 15 minutes or whatever it is. But if it's not going to feed your family, or if it's going to put your family out, then it's not. I believe that's where you draw the line, and it's wrong.
I agree. And in everything, there's a stigma that Christians should be like poor, basically, and give all their money to the poor, or they shouldn't watch any types of sports. They should constantly read their Bible. But I think if we, like what you were saying, if God is God in your life and not materialistic things and not other idols, God can bless you.
So then this opens up a bigger question, right? Are we on earth, or are we allowed to, whilst on earth, enjoy our lives? Because I think that's where that comes from, right? Of you're not allowed to, you got to basically be poor, have basically nothing. You're not allowed to enjoy sport. You're not allowed to go out.
Yeah.
Are you as a Christian allowed to enjoy the life that God has blessed you with?
Yeah. Short answer, yeah, 100%.
Let's go long answer. So what's our purpose here on earth?
To love and serve God.
Okay, fulfill the Great Commission, right? Matthew 28. Our goal is, our purpose on earth while we're here is to go get people saved.
Yeah.
And then disciple them, teach them, and help them grow in the faith.
Yep.
That is our purpose. That is why we are here. That's why when we got saved, he didn't just shoot us up in the air. We are here to complete that mission. However, whilst completing that mission, he has also given us other things and other blessings that we're to obtain, right? Family. That is a blessing. That is a beautiful thing.
Yep.
I've had a weird relationship with this mic tonight, so I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's tripping me out. But family is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Having a nice house is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful blessing.
Being able to provide, yeah.
Having a nice car is a beautiful thing. It's a great blessing. Having some nice trinkets and this and that, they're all good blessings to have. As long as it's within the means of what God has given you, he doesn't want us to be living a unhealthy or imbalanced life. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And it's all about priorities, right? If your number one priority is to love and serve God, then God will give you the rest. And it doesn't necessarily mean God will make everyone a millionaire. God will give everyone a nice house. Everyone has a different path in life. Everyone has different set of skills. I think not everyone is able to cope with or have the ability to earn a lot of money. And I don't think God, like for example me, like if I become a millionaire tomorrow, I'll probably die the next day. Like I don't know what I'll spend it on.
You probably spend it on Lynn chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
I was reading Mark 10 yesterday.
that's why I paused, because I wanted to word that right.
Yeah, but that's why I smiled. Mark 10, I was reading that yesterday. That's the it was the story of the rich young ruler coming up to Christ and saying, you know, I want to follow after you. And Jesus tells him to sacrifice all you have, sell all you have, and come after me. And the Bible says specifically that Jesus loved him. That's a big thing, right? Like everyone looks at that story and they blast the rich young ruler for not being able to make the sacrifice. But this is the application I got from that, and I wrote it down. Be grateful for what God's given you. There's a reason you don't have more, and it might be because you're not able to handle it.
Yep.
I genuinely believe that. I don't think I could be a millionaire either.
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle it.
Maybe not now.
Not now. Like Yanni, if he wants to make me a millionaire, like Athos Athla, but
I won't say no.
I won't
try.
say no.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? That was very interesting. That's so interesting, bro, because you're right. I don't think a lot of people can handle it.
Yeah, and God, as you said, loves us and doesn't want us to self-destruct. And some of us, we think we are capable of many things, but we're not. And the reality is, God might bless you a lot, but he blesses you within your means, and there's a reason for it.
Yeah. I also think there's a lot of health and power in the struggle. Like the big thing that we're seeing now, we were talking about social media before, is the fact that a lot of young people want things now. They want to be rich now. They want to have the car now. They want to have the house now. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to see the years of working for it. I think there's a lot of health in working for it. I think there's a lot of health in the struggle, in the grind, in not being able to afford that next bill or that next payment. Why? Because it makes you a harder worker. I was actually having a conversation with someone the other day. I was like, why am I doing my doctorate degree? Bro, it's 5 years ago. There's no chance I'm doing a doctorate degree. I was barely doing a certificate. But God taught me through that grind of what hard work means, of what study means. Like to the point now where I have to study for lessons, I have to study for sermons, and it's natural for me. It's like something that I want to do. It's a grind. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. And I think there's a lot of health in that grind that people are disregarding. I think we need to be people that are lovers of hard work.
And God blesses hard work, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think God cares at all if someone keeps him first and loves and serves God, as we said. But in the meantime, he's also taken advantage of what God's given him, and he's worked hard, and he's got a successful job, or he started a successful company, and God's blessed him to a point where he can buy a new car every year.
Yeah, 100%.
He can buy a nice watch every year. I don't think God's looking at him and saying, you should be giving that to the poor. He's worked hard. He's obeyed God. He's served God. He's loved God. I don't see the problem with it.
No, I don't see the problem with it either. Like I said, and the biggest thing to highlight is if it's within your means. And the second you start going outside of those means to impress a certain individual, to impress your mates, to impress family, to impress a girl, or guy, just for the sake of, like for this flashy little moment, like make an emotional decision that'll set you back years of that hard work. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I don't like money. I don't like talking about it, and this is a very interesting conversation because it's not one that I like. I just it feels I don't know. I just don't like money, but it's an interesting thing because Jesus's whole ministry was funded by Joanna. She was a rich lady, and she funded his ministry. She was the reason he was able to go around and do his thing.
And you look at, I mean, not look at, but when I think of people in this situation, they are the most generous people who give the most to missions.
Yeah, 100%.
Give the most to God's work.
That's right.
And that could be another reason why God's blessed them, because that money's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah. And I truly believe that God blesses those that bless him.
Yep.
And I don't think it is wrong when that occurs.
Honor God in your life and God will honor you.
100%. That's not always monetarily, but it can be at
what
times.
I was about to say. People like to think that quote or that thought of you got to honor God and God honor you by money. It's not necessarily
no chance.
with money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think people need to get that out of their heads, thinking that's the automatic way. When we think of God blessing us, the first thought we like to think sometimes is, all right, it's going to be a high-paying job with a big salary and just money. A lot of the time we like to think that, like, that's how God's going to bless me.
Yeah.
But that's not how God works.
There's a lot more important things than money
Yeah.
that God can bless you with: health, time, effort, family.
And money's the root of all evil. The Bible makes that very clear.
The love of money.
Love of money. Sorry.
Come on, bro.
Sorry,
We're
my
trying
bad.
to-
That's right.
Christianity
I'll take it
101.
Yeah. Love of money is the root of all evil, right?
Yeah.
So if we consume our whole life around the dollar bill,
Yep. That
And then
becomes
you-
your idol.
it becomes your idol and it becomes in place of God, and that's when these purchases like a cowboy hat is wrong.
Yeah,
know what I
and
mean?
that's back to the rich young ruler.
Mm.
He didn't necessarily say you have to get rid of all your stuff because you have to be poor.
Mm.
It's because that was his God, and that's who he loved more. So give your love to God. That's what's more important.
Mm.
And he wanted to follow Jesus. Jesus was a nomad at the time. He was going from place to place. He was like, mate, if you want to come after me, like,
Give it up.
you give it up. Let's go.
Yeah, and the most important lesson we can take from this is there something in your life that's in the place of God, and are you willing to give it up? Because it can be money, it can be something else.
100%.
And what are you willing to do to give it up?
Because everything has a cost. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
No, 100%. Like you were saying, that there's other blessings than money. Like, I think the biggest blessing that God has added to my life is the boys. I genuinely believe that.
Yeah, the
I
fellowship,
mean
yeah.
that. I'm not just saying it. People can say, oh, you suck. No, I love the boys.
Not everyone has that.
Not everyone has that. And I think the more I have given to the Lord, the more he has blessed me with these relationships. And I genuinely believe that, and I am thankful for it. And I harbor those relationships very dearly. But there are times where the boys can become an idol in my life if I'm not careful, or I can be spending way too much time with them and I'm not balancing things out.
Yeah.
You know, he's teaching me that right now. Like, I've had to say no to going out with the boys on Saturday because I'm preaching Sunday.
Yeah.
So I got to sacrifice that.
Fridays, yeah.
The idol, I think it's this week.
Yep.
The idol would be going out with the boys because I've decided that's more important to me than my prep time that the
Yep.
Lord has given me. That's just the practicality of it, right?
Yeah.
And I think we need to be practical as Christians in that way.
Yeah. So what are some takeaways? Dubai chocolate, yes. Cowboy hats, no.
No, I think it was the other way around. Bro, have you seen my cowboy hat?
I have. I love it.
Bro, I want to
what's
wear.
inspiring me.
I just want to wear it out. I want to go out to dinner and wear my. Is that bad,
Yes, it is bad, and I don't recommend it.
bro? When I was walking around Texas, bro, I was just wearing the hat.
So normal. It's
Bro,
normal now.
But it's normal
Bro,
there.
people would
It's
come,
normal here.
bro. People would walk past me. People would walk past me. I go, it's beautiful. You'd walk into a restaurant, you take the hat off. How I am, like, you know what I mean?
I don't.
You know what's funny? When you go on trips, you start to sort of mold yourself to where you're at.
Yeah.
When I was in Japan in 2016, everyone bowed. So every time I say hello, I bow. I still do it till now. When I say hello, I'm like,
He does.
yes.
You do.
It hasn't left me.
You're a moron.
Yeah, I am.
You bow
Yeah,
Really bow.
yeah.
The
I might not
only
go
thing you
like,
do
full.
but
Yeah.
it's always like,
Yeah, he does the stat. He
I
does
can't
the
help it.
He does this. He does this.
And sometimes
Haven't
the
you
handshake
noticed
is like
that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was
Yeah.
a glass shatter moment right there.
It hasn't
never
left me since 2016. I still bow. And do you know there's levels to bow? Like if you're really, really sorry, you go all the way. But if you sort of just disregarding the person, you're sort of like,
How did this conversation turn?
What
to
is
bowing?
happening?
But I've never, to be honest, I've never noticed that.
We've been talking about
Yeah.
cowboy hats and bowing today.
pistachios. Yeah.
And green.
So is that all it is in the Dubai chocolate? Is it just the pistachio?
And what's that?
Katafi.
What's katafi?
Shariya.
What is that?
Katafi.
Katafi.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it is, but honestly, it's overrated.
It's that Lebo stuff.
Just give me some Cadbury. I'm good to go, bro. Far out.
No, you know what? Cadbury's okay. Best chocolate.
Cadbury?
Yeah, whatever.
No, what did you say?
Cadbury.
Cadbury. Yeah, it's
Who's Cadbury?
huh?
Like the rip-off cousin? Like
yeah,
the Woolies
yeah,
version?
yeah, exactly.
Like the
Not the Audi version.
like when
because-
mum
Audi
says
Audi
we have
chocolate is
Cadbury at home,
unbelievable.
bro. When mum says we have Cadbury at home and she's got it from
and it's like Jadra, yeah.
yeah, she's gotten it from like the reject shop.
But that was the point I was trying to make. Audi chocolate is by far superior,
It's fantastic.
probably because it's from
To
Switzerland
Cadbury?
and yeah.
No shit. Are you crazy?
Put a poll. I guarantee you, everyone will say that Audi chocolate because it's from Switzerland, it's from Germany. They're like the OGs.
They
of
can't do
chocolate.
chocolate like bro.
They do it way
Cadbury's from Britain.
And it's rubbish. Oh, it's not rubbish, but it's rubbish
Are
compared to
you
Swiss chocolate.
Dairy
Swiss
milk
chocolate
is the best chocolate there is. Are you
Swiss chocolate
psychotic?
is the best chocolate.
What is wrong with you? Fruit. Give me a fruit and nut
Who
chocolate
looks
any
like
day
they
of the
know what
week.
they're talking about?
Guys, I'm ready to sleep, bro. I could let you guys argue about that all night. But with the poll that you want to make,
Yep.
people need to understand that they can't be motivated by the cost.
Nah,
No,
stuff the
Audi
cost. Stuff the
chocolate
cost.
isn't
Stuff the
ridic-
cost.
Isn't that
That's what I'm
much-
saying.
It's taste only, and you're wrong.
Because at the moment, or for the last, I feel like the last year or a bit longer, the price of cocoa has increased, which is why a block of Cadbury or a block of Kit Kat is like $7.
Sweet, Audi is almost
It's reasonable.
yeah, but it's very
Are you
similar.
like the two accountants with the cost of living and all that?
Brother, please.
Bro, you're
People
like
go
a
to Audi
financial
today
expert.
for
Nah,
the
that's
quality.
We don't offer financial advice.
No, we do, we do.
No, we don't offer financial advice.
We
We're
always
not
offer
financial
financial
people.
advice. Listen to
Okay?
Yeah, Audi's quality now.
Mate, it's fantastic, bro.
It's unbelievable,
They have
and it
some-
tastes way better.
It does not. Hey, when it comes to standard dairy milk chocolate, the standard nice, just it is dairy milk.
no
There is nothing better. Not Hershey's, not Germany, not Switzerland, not Dubai, not China. It's Cadbury.
no country will ever beat the Swiss. None of them. Swiss and Germany, they're the OG of chocolate. It is way better there.
Have you been there?
No,
Oh.
but
Why are you so
Let me
adamant
hear.
about this? By the way,
it's
why do you
I'm
love
pretty
these
sure
people?
it's a fact.
Who?
Huh?
Your own fact?
Maybe. No, I'm pretty sure if I Google it, it'll be up there.
Let's chat GPT it.
Or
That's
or
dangerous.
Google. Either one. Google.
No, I like
Is
chat
brilliant.
GPT, bro. They've been good.
Yeah, Belgium, Swiss, the same thing. Yeah.
What were we saying?
Swiss, Belgium.
Have you-
Are the
Germany.
Swiss the
Okay. Take it easy, mate.
are the Swiss the best at chocolate?
Do you not know how to use ChatGPT?
Swiss, Belgium, Germany, same thing.
Are the Swiss the best at chocolate?
Aren't they next to each other?
Can you
Swiss
just
and Belgium?
type, you imbecile?
Yeah, I'm trying to use the features. Switzerland is definitely one of the top countries renowned for its chocolate. They're highly regarded as good. But whether
As
they're the
good?
best chocolate depends on what chocolate you're looking for. Other strong people, Belgium, France, Italy, Mexico.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah,
Mexico?
this is rubbish, bro. It says the US. The US is rubbish when it comes to chocolate, bro.
Oh,
US
we-
aren't good with chocolate.
check-
Nah, Hershey's. What's Hershey's?
Well, Hershey's is alright, but the other
Hershey's
stuff
is trash,
garbage.
bro.
That stuff's garbage.
Well, leave it to the fans. Let them decide.
All right, we'll put a poll up.
Yeah.
Who's right, me or Goose? And don't let your feelings for me get in the way. We're talking about chocolate here.
It'll be a landslide if that's the case.
Yeah, that's true. It'll be an absolute landslide.
Listen, I know you're not a movie fan.
No, not at all. Hate him.
You are
Yes.
in a way, and I'm sorry, but I'm really. This has been bugging me since Saturday, and I want to talk about it.
I don't think I'm going to be sorry. I think I'm going to agree with you.
Okay, Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize how much this angered me.
You too good for us?
No, I want your.
I haven't seen it.
I want your.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
No, he hasn't seen the cartoon. He would love it, right? He would love it,
Why
wouldn't
laughing at me?
Because you have no childhood. Why haven't you seen it?
he? He watched one movie.
Brother, I watched Rush Hour growing up. That's all I watched. And Cool Runnings. That's it. That's all I needed.
And Lion King wasn't
And
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Yeah.
Lion
Ready,
King,
Steady,
and
Cook,
Tarzan and Hercules
And Oprah. Is that where you grew up
and
on?
Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
So I want to let you guys talk it out because I have no opinion on this.
What about live action movies? That's what we're talking about. Disney live action movies.
No,
Never seen them.
no. He's saying, do you think they're a waste of time?
Oh, they're absolute waste of time. Yeah.
See,
If I like the OG,
I'm on the other side of the camp. I love a good live action remake. Listen,
Why are you screaming, but
He's passionate.
see, you scream all the time.
I never scream.
He's passionate. And I would scream and say that they're all rubbish. There might be one or two good ones, but they shouldn't exist.
No, but
There's
I
no
like
point.
it. I am your target audience. I am that guy that will spend another $20 to go watch the exact same movie just with real humans rather than cartoon. I'm that guy. I'm your target audience. I loved Aladdin. Do you remember that, bro? When we
We
went,
watched it together in Bankstown.
bro, it was the first time I got out of the house after the car accident.
What character will happen?
Very good, nice.
Thanks.
He took me to go see Aladdin.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
It was very
Bankstown
cute.
movies, God bless them. The recliners only go up that much.
Yeah.
And the theater keeps flickering and everyone's running around like it's a circus. But yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Anyway,
times.
Aladdin, great movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cinderella, phenomenal.
Never seen it.
Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah, I
sign
watched
me
that
up.
with Chloe in the movies.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it. When I saw the trailers for Lilo and Stitch, they had my money. I was ready.
my
Stitch looked great. Lilo looked great. Nani, like they all looked phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah.
The aliens looked phenomenal. Sign me up. I am in. I'm ready to go.
What's the problem?
I don't care about spoilers. I don't care if you've seen it or not. Good luck. Hey, I have no issue. Change the character.
Yeah.
Change the way they look, the way they sound. I don't care. You know, like the main alien
Yeah.
has a Russian accent in the original.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Doesn't have a Russian accent in this one.
I heard he's not in this one.
No, he is not gone to the
Oh.
other guy.
Go ahead.
I'm fine with it. No worries. No Russian accent. It bugs me, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
What bugs me is when you are making a whole movie where the theme is OHANA means family and family means nobody gets left behind. That's the main quote, yeah?
You got left behind.
Hey, they ended the movie with Nani leaving Lilo behind and going to LA. That's how they ended the movie.
Bro, Stat hasn't seen it.
I don't.
just ruined
Hey, no. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so angry at this. It's just the whole point is that they're meant to stay together. You know what she does?
She leaves.
She puts her in the foster system.
I can't.
The whole point of the movie was she's trying to keep her away from the foster system.
I can't think of a greater act of hate.
Brother. So basically what happens, they add a new character. They add a new character. She's like a teta that lives next door.
Yeah.
Okay. So by the end of the movie, she's like, I want to go and study marine biology in LA. So what I will do is I'll sign this paper and then she'll go live with my neighbor in the state's foster care system and I'll go to LA and I'll study marine biology. By the way, she lives in Hawaii. Study marine biology in Hawaii where there's all the animals there. Why is she going to LA for? First off. Second, you put your sister in the foster care system. Both your parents are dead and now you've lost her too.
But she has an alien.
OHANA means put her in the foster system. That's what it means,
Ohana
brother.
means
What is
liar,
going
like
on?
One big liar.
I could not believe it, brother. It angered my soul. Change anything you want. Why are you changing the whole point of the movie, the theme of the movie?
I like to see you have that same passion for the Lord, brother.
What do you think, Stat? What does Ohana mean to you?
You would love it, bro. You love the island.
Well,
of
honestly, I don't know if I love it after you screamed about it for the last 15
I'm sorry.
minutes.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I got so angry.
That's fine. I can't give you a thought because I've never seen it.
Yeah, listen. I watched it on Saturday with Joseph,
Yep.
and don't get me wrong, very well done. I liked it.
How's it well done? And you've complained.
No,
the last
as
15
in
minutes
like, as in like everything, like the way they made the world, it looked great.
Yeah.
Stitch was phenomenal. The problem was Lilo didn't have the same sash she's got in the cartoon, which is great.
she was savage
She
in the
doesn't
cartoon.
bash the redhead chick. That annoyed me.
no.
She just pushed her.
Now I can't watch the movie. He just
because-
ruined everything. I was about to go see it tomorrow, and now I can't go see it. How about that?
Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, but you know what I mean. The
it's
Thursday.
origin
No,
tomorrow.
but
Yeah,
like
true,
Yeah, we'll go tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll see it.
anyway,
Look forward.
so like I was very excited for this movie, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize how much I actually really loved Lilo and Stitch as a kid.
Oh, it's the best.
Phenomenal film.
Yeah.
Then I watched this, and the more time that passed, the more angry I got. And I didn't understand it until I realized, wow, this movie had a big effect on my childhood. Just like, Lilo had no sass. Stitch was phenomenal. I really liked him. Very funny. The aliens, like the guy that created him is now the bad guy in this movie.
Rather than
Being
the
like an
anti-hero.
uncle. Yeah, like an uncle. Yeah, and it really upset me, bro. And then the whole ugly duckling scene. You know the ugly duckling
took
when he
it
looks
out.
at the book?
Yep.
He looks at this book, bro. It's an ugly duckling. And he says, what's this mean? And she goes to him, he's upset because he has no family, but now he's happy because he has a family. He walks outside with the book and he goes lost like the ugly duckling. And then the aliens come and then they go, what are you looking for? He goes, I'm waiting for my family. I cry every time. I cried last night. I watched the cartoon last night. Bawled my eyes out.
I cried during Monsters Inc.
I would do.
That is a great movie.
Great movie. I hate to burst your bubble. This movie made 300 something million.
Oh, it's killing it.
Yeah, it only cost 100 million to
Yeah,
make.
yeah, they'll make more.
Even
They'll
though
make more.
Snow White bombed and it was terrible because this one made so much. Tangle's probably coming back.
No, do you know?
Frozen's probably
No, do you know
coming.
what I found out?
Mm.
You know Stitch, like the character and
Yeah.
all his merchandise.
Yeah.
Last year, across all the Disney parks and Disney websites, $2 billion in revenue.
That's a lot of money.
That's more than the Avengers last year.
Wow.
That's a lot of money for a movie that hadn't been
gonna
seen
make- they're
since.
gonna make
Yeah,
more.
they're gonna make heaps.
Quick fun fact about Tangled. I've only seen it in Egyptian. Anyway, carry on. Continue conversation.
Any good?
You know what?
Hager players. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
I think that movie's
I
overrated.
watched
To
all
be
my
honest,
cousins in Lebanon.
What about English? Is overrated?
I haven't seen it.
I think so.
I'm
Like,
talking
there's
to you.
one
Oh,
good
sorry.
song. There's one good song in that movie.
Is it Egyptian?
But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't think that it would affect me like that, but it really did.
Ugh.
Especially after watching in the cartoon last night,
Yeah.
bro. I cried,
No, I'm not going to bother with it.
and I love a good live. I'm excited for Lilo and Stitch too. Just make it better.
How can they make it better?
Fix all the rubbish you did in this first one.
Don't make it.
See?
No,
Don't
I'm
make
all
it.
for it, bro.
No,
Make them all. I'll watch it all.
no.
I'll watch them all, bro.
Like-
You've got my ticket. You got my set. I'll watch it on Disney Plus. I'll watch it in the movies. Whatever.
Like-
Make it. I'll come.
When these donkeys made like the remake of, we're laughing at. We're laughing at.
It's just such an underrated insult. These
It really
It's
is.
so good.
It's
Yeah,
such
it
a
is.
good
It's just a bunch
insult.
of
But,
donkeys,
for
yeah.
example, when they made like they did the remake of Mighty Ducks. Don't touch it.
Nah, see, the first
Don't
few
touch it.
episodes were good.
Shut up. See, people like you.
Like
People like you,
they've
what's
got-
wrong with the
No,
world?
all right, so
Yeah,
this,
that's
so
why I don't watch movies.
this is why. Yeah, I agree with you. I am the problem because I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon, the trilogy. Okay, it's a big gap in my movie watching experience in life.
You know?
No.
Okay, they're making.
Team up
I was gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was so close to lying. I really wanted to. I
They've
can't.
made
I've
the
never
live
seen it.
action one.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I want to watch the cartoons now, so I can go watch the live action one. I'm the problem.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
But
Ah, yeah.
I don't like when they've done something so good, like Mighty Ducks,
Well,
so good, and then these imbeciles want to go make it 20 years later, thinking they're hectic. I don't care if you bring
Nah, I love
one of
it.
the
I love
characters back
nostalgia.
for 3.5 minutes. No,
bro,
no.
when Gordon Bombay touched the ice in that like third or fourth episode,
Well,
teared
thanks for
up.
ruining it for me again.
I teared up.
These, as you said, these donkeys,
Yeah, mate.
in their infinite wisdom, see that none of these movies make money.
Yes, they
and
do.
keep
No,
making
no,
them.
no. They make a lot of money.
They,
Snow
make,
White's
they
the
lose
only,
a lot more.
Nah, Snow White was the only one that bombed. The rest of
I
them,
reckon the
Cinder-
stats, a lot of them bomb.
no. Cinderella,
Well, how did
Beauty and the
Mufasa go?
Beast.
Lion King made a lot of money.
But Lion King made heaps of money. Mufasa made money. Didn't make a lot, but it made. It didn't lose. That's the thing, bro. I'm the problem. Moviegoers like me, we're the problem. We're the reason they make these movies.
Just do a movie podcast.
Nah. I always wanted to do that back in the day as a teenager.
Should have.
Mr. I'm the problem, Tay. Let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Wouldn't they be a lot better off making original movies and content than remaking movies to ruin our childhood?
1000%. However, if you're gonna go and make a live action Toy Story, let me tell you, I will be terrified, but I will sit down and watch it.
It made me wonder, what if Andy kept these toys till he died and said, I wanted these toys like buried with me. Imagine they were buried with him.
Imagine that.
Have you ever thought about that?
That's
No,
actually
so
a fair
I haven't
shout.
seen more than Toy Story 1.
Okay, but like
Yeah, but you can
same
think
same
about
concept.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
it. They'll be trapped there forever.
You know what?
Last one I watched, I was 6.
I'm proud. I'm proud of Stat right now.
Because
Like
watched Toy Story
no,
1.
no, because
Oh,
about
I was
if
going
if
to
we were
say-
having this conversation a year ago, he would have completely checked out.
He has checked out.
I checked out 25 minutes.
Yeah, but you're still involved.
Because it's a podcast.
You're a good man, bro.
He doesn't have
mercy.
nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'm trapped.
We should have an intervention for him on the show.
Cause
I don't know about what. I don't know about
And you made
what.
me watch that stupid Back to the Future movie.
Bro,
It was
that's
the
such a good movie. Don't do
worst
that. Don't do that.
thing
It's a great
ever.
movie. It's a great movie.
I watched it for the first time when they re-released it.
2015, yeah.
Yeah, for which anniversary? 20th or something? 30th?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was actually brilliant.
Phenomenal.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, he's
I watched it at his house.
watching it,
I
yeah.
fell asleep. It was crap. Hated it.
Pretty good. I don't remember it. It was pretty good.
Oh, that's why we have different opinions.
Yeah, fair play.
But yeah.
But yeah,
Not the
sorry,
movie.
just wanted to rant about that a bit.
Don't be sorry. It's your show.
But the music's great.
The music?
Yeah,
Did they
Hawaiian
keep
roller
Elvis?
coaster, right? Yeah, there's Elvis in there.
A lot of Elvis? Because
Yeah.
there was a lot
Yeah.
of Elvis in
Yeah.
the original.
Dresses up like Elvis. does
Can't
all
go
that
wrong
stuff.
in Elvis.
Yeah.
With Elvis.
He's got some good music. Man.
Oh, he's brilliant. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure he's made some Christian songs. Huh?
Yeah, because he grew up in like the whole Christian era of gospel music. But like all these artists, bro, they grow up in church and they go do their own thing, and then they
Start making harakat music.
and then they get hooked on drugs and they die.
He died fat. I'll
He was
probably
very
die fat too, but like, no.
Yeah,
Elvis.
but you're close to the Lord. So
yeah, that's all right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a real W right there.
yeah.
Your coffin will be heavy, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna put my toys with me.
Habibi, we're gonna, mate. I'm telling you now, we're gonna roll you. I ain't gonna carry you. We're gonna roll you out there.
You're
let me
gonna
tell
try
you.
to carry me.
But
the
I ain't gonna
few-
try. I'm gonna look. Habibi, roll.
The funeral people be like, no chance.
Brother,
we're,
get
we're
a
paying,
trolley.
we're paying extra for the trolley.
Guys, Jean DeCan will say, carry. I'm gonna roll.
You're
I
gonna
don't
say,
care. We're
get a
rolling.
trolley, and everyone's gonna be like,
Yeah, 100%.
Bro,
Rolling.
John DeCan is going to outlive all of us, bro. Let me tell you right
while
now.
we're rolling it, it'll be they see me rolling.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, it's a
Then
missed opportunity.
it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk
Well,
to you.
who's gonna lift me at my wedding? Not me. No.
You know what?
Let me tell you, before
You're gonna
your
roll
wedding,
me?
Wake up, mate.
before your wedding, I'm going to a personal trainer and saying, listen, I need to be able to lift 300 kilos on my shoulders.
That's not nice. That's
No,
not
no,
nice.
to prepare so that it's
Right.
light.
Just surprise me with what are those injections called? Is Ozempic?
Ozempic?
Yeah, just surprise Ozempic.
I was gonna say, surprise me with like those 6 black guys that carry the coffin. I was gonna
Bro,
I'll do
they're
that,
so
but-
good.
just dump me.
They're so
Throw ya.
good.
I'll just throw ya. But yeah,
Anyway, shameless plug for TNS. It's coming up. Sign up, register, come.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, July 17th to 20th. Cheap as this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$99.
Yeah,
Yep.
Very, very good.
but with the activity, it's 125.
Yeah, you register for either the activity or the conference or both.
I'm pretty sure I did both.
Yeah, get your merch as well. You get that online.
Yeah, $60.
So
Is that
long
all it is?
sleeve?
Yeah, very nice shirt too. Theme is next. Very good. We got Skelly coming
Yes, sir.
and a man, I've forgotten his name, but his last name's Delaney.
Dave Delaney.
Dave, unbelievable preacher, bro. He's phenomenal. You're going to love him. You like this style.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Brilliant.
And then we got 2 ladies coming as well for some of the girls' sessions.
Yeah.
We've got
Azariah.
Azariah Hulana.
Yep.
And Phil Harlan's wife.
Yes.
Yes, Leanne.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be hectic. Going to be a good weekend. Come see us. We're going to be there too. It's going to be awesome. I love TNS season, bro.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm so excited.
It's fun.
It'll be good.
It's a lot of prep, and then when you're in that weekend, it is
Oh,
just,
it's a G
Brilliant.
up.
It's worth it.
It's a G
just a
up.
blast.
Massive blessing.
Meeting people from all over, literally the world now,
Yeah.
which is hectic. Really cool.
It's like last year, you had everyone at TNS at your house for Origin.
Bro, you remember that?
Yeah.
Just to invite everyone, and then literally everyone came.
yeah.
I
was
was
good.
driving the bus. My
Ah,
Emmy game.
yes.
Man, I'm going to miss them this year, eh? They're
They're not coming, eh?
Yeah, it broke my heart, eh?
New Zealanders are coming, but
Yeah, they came last year as well.
yeah, NZ crew
14.
got 14
NZ.
coming. That's great. Yeah, love it. Register, sign up. It's going to be a great weekend. Going to be a lot of fun.
We'll check up the details. on
I
the page as well.
cannot believe it's TNS season already.
Yeah, mate. I can't.
Nuts, eh?
Oh, it is. full on.
Yeah. Listen, if you guys don't register, Stat's going to be very upset because he put a lot of effort into his marketing, walking around with a sign,
mate,
and talking to randoms.
I will never ever do it again.
You were very good.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't though.
You weren't, but the edit makes you look great.
Yeah, the edit makes me think I'm like Comedy Central.
I think I speak on behalf of everyone that when I watch these videos, it makes me want to deregister.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me not want to invite people to DNS.
See, I don't think you do speak on behalf of everyone because the comments have been, "This is great, well done, best stuff you've done."
Guys, please no more polls.
No, good work, guys. You guys.
This is probably the best.
That was the biggest pity. Good work I've ever.
Yeah, we're trying to promote it.
You know what? Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I had one of the girls, one of the ladies at church, come up to me, and she said it was so cringy. I loved it. I said, "Fair enough, thank you." I said, "But the more that we've done, like I think we can do 1 or 2 more clips. They're worse." She goes, "Oh, sign me up."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Rather not," but here we are.
I had Vanessa, who's never said a kind word to me in my life, come up to me and she forwarded the video to me and then replied and said, "This is the best reel you've ever made. Have a chat or church."
I think she's still not being nice to you.
No, and then she came up to me at church that Friday and goes, "Really well done. That was awesome." I thought, wow.
Again, I still think being mean.
It works. Hey, it does work.
She's like, get a load of this guy.
Yeah. What an idiot.
All right. Well, ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. Ladies and gents, please subscribe, share the video, like it, do all that nice stuff. Because if you do, YouTube's nicer to us, and then we're able to do a lot more. Boys, it's been a real good chat. Loved it.
Been great.
Been fun. Been good. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for having the chat.